Hey guys, Rich here with Brotherhood Reviews, and we're back talking about another anime. And Vinlandsaga season 2 dropped, and it's probably one of my most anticipated animes of the year right now. And the fact that it's here, I'm so excited. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. But let's get into it. Now, this episode starts off a little different but the same. We take place in this village in England, and I'm pretty sure if I'm pronouncing it right, his name is Einar. Him and his family, his mother and his sister, are casual farmers on this mountainside in this small village. They're just, peaceful. It's all nice, and tragedy hits. Their village gets raided. After the Vikings start raiding, some people try and run. Obviously, they start getting chased down. Their mother gets shot in the back with an arrow. Then the brother Einar stops to help his mother. His sister is still running. She ends up turning back to go see, help her mother and her brother. They end up getting captured. Einar's sister ends up getting killed because she tries to fight off the kidnappers, and they end up just taking Einar and putting him out on the market as a slave. Now, this is a very interesting battle right now because it's more of a story of how he met Thorfinn. But in a sense, you see this man and he's losing his sense of humanity, and the one thing his mom told him is like, you have to live. And even though he was holding his mother in his arms, and she was telling him to run, leave me, you have to run, take your sister and run. And he was just frozen in shock, and he just couldn't do anything about it. So for the first, I would say few days or weeks, I couldn't really tell if they were going by just day by day or week by week, but most likely day by day. But after a few days, you could see he was just at his wit's end. He tried to escape. They beat him up for it, and it was listen, you're in a foreign place. Nobody's gonna help you here. You're a foreigner. He's not only because you're a slave, but because you're a foreigner, so they're definitely not gonna help. There's nobody around here to help you. So your best bet is just to play nice and to hopefully whoever buys you treats you well. So he ends up realizing all right, there's really no escaping my situation right now unless I make myself look presentable. So he ends up getting himself more together and stuff, and not really together, but makes himself a little bit more viable, I guess. Then we see I don't remember his name, but it's the guy that was looking for Thorfinn in season 1. He's looking for Thorfinn, and he knows Thorfinn's I guess Thorfinn got enslaved somehow, so he goes to check the market every day to see if Thorfinn's up there. And he's the dude has the build of what Thorfinn would look like, but it's not him. So he ends up, he's I'm sorry, my friend, stay strong, but you're not him, and walks away. You're not Thorfinn. And then he hears the name Thorfinn, and then when he does, a couple more days go by, and he ends up getting bought by this dude that has a lot of farmland. Now, this man that has a lot of farmland, seems like an alright dude. Once he gets there, there's this whole monologue going on while this is happening, and it's very interesting. It actually keeps you more engaged in what's happening. But he's like, and at that moment, that's when I met Thorfinn. And Thorfinn comes out. He's got to be at least 19, 20 at this point, with the axe on his shoulder. And he's like, at that moment, that's when I realized I met Thorfinn. And just the reveal of what Thorfinn looks like, even though I saw it, you know, if you watched my trailer reactions, I saw that, but like everything together, seeing how it all unfolds, it's like, granted, I know there's probably like 8 years, 5 to 8 years where they're probably going to show us in flashbacks, but I want, like, you could see like his journey. He grew, like, him being in all those battles as a kid turned him into like this almost stoic young man. Like, you could see that he has a lot of life experience, and that's very interesting because you can tell too by the reaction of Inar how he saw him, and he just can tell that this kid been through something, and he just lit up like, wow, I know I'm gonna learn a lot from this man. And that's pretty much what happens in episode 1 of Vinlandsaga. I can't wait. Definitely tune in. I'm going to be reviewing this week to week, so I hope you guys join me on that, and I hope you guys have a good day, time, night, whenever you guys are listening to this. Thank you.